How will I know? Do you ever get frustrated with yourself for not knowing something? Do you ever think, I should know this by now. Like everyone else around me, this is common knowledge. I should have this figured out. Like how to listen to others, how to think before I speak, how to pause, how to be a really calm, mellow mom when we're running late for school. Like everybody else knows all these things, right? Can you relate? I found myself in this frustration begging so many times, can I get this right? Can I just figure it out? Can I just know what I need to know? I grew up listening to Whitney Houston. Actually, Mom would put the album on and we would clean the house and we'd be singing along. And I will never forget one of her songs. The lyrics were, "How will I know if he really loves me?" And teen girls belting it out. But it got me to thinking, how do we know? How do we know that our Creator really loves us? And are we supposed to be born knowing this? Or is it something we learn, we figure out? Are there people that have it figured out and I'm missing something? And if we are born knowing it, why do we still look for love? Why is that ache in us exist if it's something we're supposed to know? So it got me thinking, if I knew I was loved, I would behave in a certain way. I would live my life in a certain way. And I probably wouldn't be void filling if I truly knew I was loved. And I believe we start, and as you learn something, it becomes head knowledge. It comes in and we're thinking about it, we're processing it, we're running it through. And there's a point in all of us that with this topic, God's love, that we know it in our head. We've either heard somebody say it, they've told it to us, we've heard the sermon, we've heard the song, we've heard it. And that knowledge resides in our head and it hasn't made itself to our heart. So how do we really know? How do we really know that God loves us? And I think to know something in our heart takes engagement, relationship, spending time in that atmosphere, in that situation, to truly know in our heart that our Creator loves us. And you see, we're not changed. Nothing changes about us. Our head knowledge, without it going to our heart, will not change us. And I love where I think I wrote this. I didn't write it on my note, but I wrote this in the book. It says, "I must know that the God of the universe, the one who fashioned me from his very hands, who created me for a purpose, loves me." It's something I must know. I need to know. I long to know. And I ask that of you today. Can you sense that in yourself? Do you want to know that God really loves you?